Hey guys, so I wanted to come on here and do this video because I said that I was going to try to be consistent with doing more videos, and I did good today. I actually posted more videos, and hopefully you guys enjoyed it. I just went to take the kids to, so they're gonna have like a youth activity next Wednesday, and my son is like super excited about it, and he's just been like talking about it over and over, and he was telling me how, we could do this and we could do that, and so we decided to go to Goodwill. We hadn't been there in a long time, and they were like, well, my son was really excited about it. He really wanted to find some Nerf guns. A Nerf gun, that was the whole idea, to just go get one, right? But they were kind of cheap. I kind of feel bad because when he was younger, he had like a whole collection of Nerf guns, but we ended up getting rid of all of them. And some kid with his dad came over and picked them up, and I gave them for $1 each, and even the big ones. But anyway, so they had a good deal at Goodwill. They had some of them on sale and stuff. So he was able to get the bullets, like a bag of bullets, and usually those bullets are really expensive. So they had a bag for like $2.49, and then it had a tag. So I think it came. I think that one was regular price. It was $2.49, but it was still a good deal because usually those packs cost about, I don't know, like $8 or $10 at the store. So yeah, so we went there, and my daughter wanted to look at the clothes, but it was just such a mess at the Goodwill was such a mess here at the one in Edinburgh. So yeah, I didn't want her to really go through that clothes. So the one in McAllen, we went to the one in McAllen. That one was a lot cleaner and it was a lot better. I was actually going to take her to the Texas Thrift, but hubby decided to take her to the McAllen one on Olana, the Goodwill in Nolana. That one was like, it smelled better and it was just cleaner, but Remy didn't find a lot of Nerf guns there or anything like that. I did buy him one extra Nerf gun because it was super cheap. It was like 88 cents, and I didn't want to say no to him. The other ones were cheap too, but I didn't want him to get so many. I'm like, you don't need so many. I only wanted you to get like one or two, and that's it. So anyway, and my daughter ended up getting 2 shirts. She wanted 3, but I was like, right now, I really can't. And she had like $3. I thought she had said she had 5, but anyway, she had 3, and so I ended up putting the rest for her. And I'm like, hey, like, I gotta buy a little bit of meat for the house, and so I can't get you everything right now that you want. And so came to Junior's, bought some food and stuff, and yeah, we were able to get also our Wendy's ice cream, which was nice. So the kids had fun today. We didn't spend a lot, but they still had lots of fun, and we got some exercise in. We were able to walk and stuff, and honestly, I've been missing doing that, and like going out and just enjoying a little bit of time instead of just always being stressed and worried and everything. So the Lord still provides in different ways. And so I wanted to come on here and do that video. It wasn't so much to talk about like deals and stuff like that. I wanted to come on here and actually tell you about what I told you I was going to start doing. And so it's kind of like a gratitude type of a video. But I told you I was going to start calling these videos like learning to love. So I was kind of thinking, I'm like, so it's kind of like a gratitude thing. So I was like thinking, well, what can I talk about today? And so I was thinking, well, I have a lot of things to be grateful for, but also I am learning to love the time that I have with my kids again, and being able to share videos and being able to like help others find deals and save, and just learning to be on camera again, learning to love to be on camera again, and being able to like help others. And so yeah, like I'm out there having fun with my kids, but also like trying to help other people at the same time. Like, I don't know, I get a kick out of it, I guess. I like hearing and seeing people like interact on my videos, and and I learn a lot. I learn a lot from you guys. I learn like different places where I can find different things too. So it's not always me sharing where to get things. You guys also teach me a lot. So I'm learning to love to be on camera again and being able to interact with you guys. So yeah, I wanted to share that. And also, learning to love these gray hairs that they're like really coming in. I try to part my hair usually on this side where you can't really see as much. But I got a compliment from my aunt, and she's like, I really like the hair, the salt and pepper. So I'm really trying to embrace them. You can see how they're all coming in, and it's very different for me. But in certain angles, it looks really pretty. But when I do my makeup, it actually makes me feel better, because when I don't, it just makes me look washed out. So makeup really does help. Learning to love these gray hairs and learning to embrace, my age, and just learning to love the changes and stuff. So it looks really pretty sometimes, like looks like if they were like highlights, but sometimes I just get really stressed out with them and I'm like, oh, what am I doing? I should just dye my hair black. But no. I'm learning to love them and learning to embrace them, so yeah. Yeah, and also I just love interacting with my friends, my new friends at church and stuff. I like getting phone calls in the morning sometimes. I feel like my grandma Reyes, that she would always talk about her friends from church, and I was like, and she was always telling me stories, and mija, I talked to the hermana and this and that, and I'm like, Grandma, I have no idea what you're talking about. Like, but she would just like keep talking and talking and talking about my grandma, about the sisters and stuff, and I'm just like, like, can we move on? Because like I don't know who you're talking about, and now I feel like I'm like that. I feel like I'm the one talking about, I did this with this sister, and this sister told me this, and this sister, like they've just, I don't know. I just love them, and they're just all so different, and they just bring me so much joy. So, one of the sisters calls me in the morning, and she's like, "Hey, Galana, what are you doing?" And so it's just like I haven't had that, and I just find it so amazing that I get to have that really cool friendship with her, and just be able to talk about anything, and like she seems like family, but and my kids already call her Tia and everything. So like they're making Tias everywhere, and so my son already calls like several of the sisters. He just calls them Tia, and so does my daughter. And so it's super cute, and I love that. I love that they are learning to love sisters from church, just like if they were like family and stuff. And honestly, we're a ward family, but I never saw it like that. I always, just went to go do what I had to do, and then I would just come home and stuff like that. But now it's like it's like different. It's changed. It's more personal. It's a lot more love and stuff. And so yeah. So anyway, one of the sisters from church, I'm going to share that with you. One of the sisters from church, actually, this makeup look actually is because, well, not the entire face, right? But she got me some eyeshadows for Christmas. And I'll just tell you like a super, I don't know if it's going to be short, but I'm going to tell you a story. So when my dad had gotten sick and everything, like I kind of just like stopped. Not like at the beginning. I was still doing my makeup and everything, but like towards the end, I just stopped. I stopped caring so much, and I stopped doing so much of my makeup and stuff. And then when I started a calling at church, I was put in the young women, and I started like, I would just go like barefaced. I didn't really like do my makeup as often. I really didn't care. And then COVID and the masks and everything, so I was like, there's no point to putting on makeup if you have to wear masks. So I learned to kind of just like wear a bare face and not just like just be like, have a bare face, because I didn't care. I had like a mask on, right? And so, but there was this sister that I tell you that she calls me every morning. Not every morning, but like she calls me more often than everybody else, right? So I was serving with her and young women, and she would just like, when I would see her, she just had like the most beautiful eyeshadow looks, and she would just come with her makeup, and I just like I would touch her eye, like her eye area, and she would just like like what are you doing? And I'm like over here like touching her, and I'm like I'm sorry, it's because your eyes look so beautiful. And it just started making me miss doing my makeup, and I was just like, I need to do that again. Like I need to start taking care of myself more and stuff. And so slowly but surely, I started doing my makeup again, and you guys know how much I love to do makeup videos, and you guys know how much I love to buy eyeshadows and just makeup, and just I love it. One of my favorite things to buy is eyeshadows, and so she ended up getting me a palette for Christmas. We had talked for Christmas, and she had told me, "What did you get for Christmas?" And I was like, "Oh, well, my husband got me like my kids went to Bath and Body and like they got me a spray, like a Bath and Body spray." And she's like, "And then?" I was like, "That's it. That's all I got." So she was like, I don't know if she felt bad or what, but, and I'm like, like, usually I get more stuff, right? I go to Sephora, I go to Ulta. I'm telling you, this is a switch for me, and like, I'm used to always like having stuff or whatever. And it's not about having things. I know that a lot of people are like, it's just different for me because I have always, not have always, because I struggled a lot when I first had my kids. I'm telling you, that's how I learned how to coupon, because I didn't have enough to buy Remy diapers and I would get so angry. And then when I learned how to coupon, like I just had a bunch of stuff. And so, hubby had a good job and a good paying job and everything. And so like everything was fine. But so anyway, dad gets sick and then hubby gets sick and it just, it's just, anyway, you all know, you guys have been on here with me. But anyway, so I don't know if she felt bad for me or what when I told her I got a spray, because she was telling me I guess the stuff that she had gotten for Christmas, and I was like, oh, okay. And so she's like, what did you get? And I was like, I got a Bath and Body spray. It smells really good. I think that's what I told her. And she was like, oh. And she's like, what after that? I didn't want her to feel bad for me. That was not even what. But anyway, it was so sweet because I went to church on a Wednesday and she's like, I have something for you. And I was like, okay. And she got me eyeshadows. So that's what I'm wearing. I'm wearing the eyeshadows she got me. And I honestly just, I've been wanting to post things on Facebook and stuff, but I don't want to be like, I've been so concentrated on posting like positive things and like writing like how I'm feeling and like just, and maybe people feel like that's sad. Like maybe I need to stop or whatever, but like I feel that I need to share things that are positive and like I've always had the Lord present in my life and I've always had him, but I guess I just never shared as much. I was always sharing like couponing stuff and health stuff and just makeup stuff. And so I never, I mean, I know that I shared scripture time and I shared like homeschooling stuff. I guess my channel has just been shifting so much lately because I do homeschooling. I do everything. I posted just about everything on my channel. So yeah, I posted homeschooling stuff. You guys know I do makeup videos. I've done couponing videos. I did videos with my dad when he was sick. I've crafting videos. I've done DIYs. I've done art videos. I've done just about everything on this channel. But lately, my heart has just been like, I need to share things more and focus more on the things of the Lord. And so I've been posting a lot of stuff. Now, a lot of those posts don't get a lot of likes and stuff like that, which is fine. I know everybody has their own, way of thinking. And I was actually like at the Goodwill. I'm going like all over the place. So I'll try to come back to this, what we were talking about. But I was actually at the Goodwill and there was this lady. And she was talking to this other lady. I'm going to turn on the lights because it's getting kind of dark. There's light outside, but I don't know. It's just kind of dark. I guess the tint or something. Anyway, there was this lady at Goodwill and she was like, I don't even know if you could hear it in the video, but she was like all talking about, like that we need to, like that there's so many different people thinking different things, and that we just need to stay closer to God, and that, and she was talking about some scripture stuff or whatever. And then I guess the other lady on the other side, she was like saying something, and this other lady said, ay, pues que ni me diga nada porque me agarro aquí con alguien. And I was like, oh, I'm not going to tell you nothing. Like, that's totally your thing, right? Like, I'm not going to step into your conversation or tell you anything. But yeah, they were talking about different religious beliefs and how people think a certain way, and that we need to be careful nowadays because everybody's posting different things. And like, yeah, everybody has different things, and it's so easy for people to get offended or get upset or not like what you're posting. And I hope people never feel that way on my page, because I honestly try to just spread a lot of love and just spread awareness of, of focusing on him. And I'm not ever trying to push it the way I think on anybody. I hope it just comes across like love, and just, trying to share what I know, and just trying to help those who don't know and stuff. So yeah, I never want to be that person who's like super preachy and stuff like that. I don't ever want to pressure anybody either, because I'm not like that. I never liked it on when people would do it to me, so I know that I don't want to be like that. So anyway, yeah, like going back to the whole makeup thing. So I got that palette from the sister, and so I was able to do my eyeshadows. And so I didn't get to post that she had given me the palette, and it's such a beautiful palette. So she gave me this palette, and it actually is like super like soft, and I've never heard of like the brand or anything. So this is what the palette looks like. Hold on, let me turn the camera real quick. Hold on. Sorry guys, this phone. Hold on. I don't know what I'm doing here. Hold on. Okay, so it's this one right here. And I didn't get to post it because I didn't want to be like all like, oh, like I was bragging or anything. Like, there's nothing wrong with that. When I post things, like, I'm not trying to brag or anything. I'm trying to share a deal, or I'm just trying to like show you that you could find something or whatever. So these are the eyeshadows. They're super, super pretty. I already tried this like maroon burgundy color. I already tried the brown. With this look right now, I did this one right here, and I did this brown, and then I added some of this orange on there. So yeah, I think those are the only ones I used for this look right here. You can see a little bit of the orange, and you can see some of the darkness in the crease. So it goes on super soft, the way I like it. It blends really, really well. So I didn't have any trouble with these eyeshadows. So I really, really do like them. I always try to keep some eyeshadows in my truck, because sometimes when I go to church, I'm in a rush in the morning. So like I try to like keep them here. I love to keep them in my apartment, but honestly, I rarely do my makeup in the apartment unless I'm going to do a makeup video. So I try to keep them in my truck so that I always have makeup to, especially eyeshadows, because they're like bigger palettes and it's harder to carry in your purse and stuff. I'm already carrying so much in my purse, and most of it is makeup. And so, yeah, my purse is super heavy because of makeup, not so much because of anything else. So yeah, I hope that video, or this video, gave you something. So I guess, I'm learning to love, being on camera, and learning to love, hanging out with the sisters, and learning to love to do what I love to do before. It brings me a lot of joy to help others, and to be able to do the videos that I love doing before. And I hope that I can continue to do them, because they do bring me a lot of joy. I know I had told some of the sisters from church, like, I miss doing makeup videos, and I miss doing these things. I couldn't find how. I felt like after losing my dad, like, I felt like if I got on camera, like, I was gonna cry. And I felt like how do I get back on? I had just lost him, and I didn't know, because a lot of you helped donate for my dad. And I didn't know how to come back and be like, oh, oh, here's this deal, or like, let's just do a makeup video. I didn't know how to do that. I didn't know how to get back on camera and be the person that I used to be, like all bubbly and more, because I saw a lot of I see Facebook holds a lot of the videos, and they like remind me, and they show me the memories of all the videos that I used to do. And it just kind of amazes me that I was still showing some happiness going through all that. And so like I couldn't find a way back. And I feel like I had to work. I was working with my sister for about 3 years, and that really helped out so much, because I was able to vent with her, and I was able to do so much talking and stuff, and that really, really helped me. And I was working also with my niece, and so like that's what I needed. I needed the support and stuff while still going to church and like reading books, and my sister would buy me books so that I could read and like kind of help me up. And so I'm super grateful for being able to work with her, because that really, really helped me. And then the calling that I got in Young Women, that helped me out a lot, because I got to meet some sisters, and I got to like really love some of the sisters that I served with. And then I stopped that calling, and then I ended up in Relief Society, and the sisters, have been helping me up. And so like they probably don't even know. They probably don't even know how much they've done for me. And then hubby got his calling, and I got closer to some of the sisters, because hubby he serves as a ward clerk, and so he hangs out with some of the brothers, and so the sisters end up hanging out too. And so I don't know, it's just the Lord just works in mysterious ways. He just kind of has been pushing me through, and I guess I don't know, I finally got to a place where I said, hey, I need to start doing videos again that can help others but can also help me. And I think the writing has also been helping me to like let some of that out, and like and I know people are probably like, just get over it already, right? Like I get it. Like people are probably like, like you gotta like let it go. Like you go to church, you should be able to let go easy. But it's hard, because when you're one of the main providers, it's hard. It's hard to come back from that. It's hard to not see that bed. It's hard to, I sometimes can't even talk about my dad, because I just start crying. It's funny, because I had to do I recently applied for a job at the McAllen, Texas Temple. And I felt really strongly that that's what I needed to do. And I applied for it. And I thought I was doing really, really well. But there was two things in my interview that I feel like kind of like I probably messed up on. And I told my bishop, and I told some of the members of the church, like, I don't know, like I feel like I kind of messed up. So one of them was, my calling, like the schedule. They needed me from Tuesday to Saturday. And I thought it was going to be like a part-time job. So I thought I was only going to go like Monday, Wednesdays, and no, I thought I was going to go Wednesdays, Fridays, and Saturdays. And then I totally forgot about my calling. And I was kind of like, oh, like, how do I bring this up? I had already done the first interview. Then the second interview, they asked me, and I was like, well, I kind of want to tell you, like, like, I really love my calling, and I don't really want it to, like, I don't want it to interfere with my work or anything. But like, so that was one of the things. Like, I didn't want to lose my calling, because my calling has been helping me so much. Like, I get to like create activities and like party and the parties and stuff. And that's really, really been helping me heal for sure, because that brings me so much joy to create stuff. I think that is the perfect calling for me, and I just love it. And I'm super grateful for the previous bishop who asked for me to get that calling, because I really needed that calling. I didn't know I needed it, but I really, really am blessed by that calling. And I'm glad that I was able to have the sisters that I serve in that calling with, because they're amazing, and I just love them so much. And so the other thing that was in the interview that they asked me was about the temple, like my testimony about the temple. And when they asked me that, I lost it on the interview. I started crying, and I felt like, I'm like, you're not supposed to cry in an interview. And so I feel like I kind of messed up there. You know, you're not supposed to cry in interviews. You're supposed to be strong, and like, you know, especially for the position I was like being hired for. But it's fine. You know, it's whatever the Lord wants. And if he just needs me to do what I'm doing right now, that's fine too. But yeah, like I like talking about the temple just reminds me of my dad. And it's still a very sensitive subject. It's very hard for me to speak about it. And so, yeah. So I'm trying to get back on camera. I feel like it's easier sometimes for me to do videos like showing my kids or showing my husband, but like showing myself is hard. It's hard. It's hard to come back on and just be like, oh, hey, I'm back, you know, like, no, like it's going to take me some time, and I hope you guys understand that, but I'm trying my best to do the best I can. I know that I did some previous videos, but I tried to keep it super on topic about how do I apply makeup and stuff. I really didn't want to open up at that time. I don't know if you guys noticed that. I just tried to keep it about the makeup. Honestly, I didn't open up like I normally do. And right now I feel like look, I've already talked about so many different things. I was supposed to come on here and talk about one story, and look, I've just already like just been talking about all these different things that have been going on in my life. So I feel like I'm getting better, and so hopefully you guys can see that, and hopefully you guys will come back. I feel bad for leaving you guys, but I was working for my sister, and I was like trying to make ends meet and just trying to catch up on everything, because you guys know hubby was sick and dad was sick, and I'm so grateful for everybody who donated. And I don't even know if I ever did a video thanking you. I know I posted probably, but I don't think I was ever able to come on here and say thank you for it. And so look, I'm going to start again. I'm trying not to do that. I'm trying to not cry as much. And so that's the reason why it's hard for me to sometimes come on camera, because I still have that. So I've been trying. Sorry. I've been trying really, really hard to just work and find a place where I can actually come on camera without crying or without, I don't know, just, I don't want you guys to see me sad. I want to be able to be the person that I used to be. Just like always showing happiness and, you know, trying to help where I can and stuff. But it's hard. It's hard for me. It's hard, and I am just trying my best, guys. I don't ever want anybody to like be feeling like sorry or anything like that for me, because I'm a very strong person. I am super, super strong. But life just hits. And so I get really, really sad when I see a lot of people hurting on, like, when I see on Facebook, like, you know, people who have lost their mom or lost their dad. Like, I try to help where I can, and I want to do so much back, because you guys help me out so much. Y'all help me, like, sending me messages and telling me how to do this and how to do that. You just didn't just help me with my dad. You guys helped me with baby Rick when he passed away and we were trying to fundraise for him. You guys helped me with my husband when he was sick. You guys told me go here, go there. And so I love Facebook. I I am so grateful for Facebook, because you guys sometimes, you guys don't even know me sometimes, and you guys are willing to help. There's so many good people out there, and I am so grateful. I'm so grateful for that. And I'm learning to open up in different ways, because, like, especially like at church right now, like, I'm learning, and it's bringing so much joy to me. I've been a member my whole life at church. Like, I've always gone to church, but I was inactive for a while when my dad was sick. And so started coming back to church, and I struggled. And, now I feel like I'm at a really good place, and I'm happy, and I want to spread that joy, and I want people to feel what I feel. Like, I'm so grateful to the Lord for carrying me through all those times. And I just want to be able to continue to serve Him in whatever way I can. And hopefully these videos help, and it helps put some good out there. And I'm sorry for crying, because I don't want to be doing that. I'm going to try my best not to be doing that. And I know sometimes these videos are going to be hard to do, because they are involving, the Lord, and how we need to love others, and how we need to spread, positivity out there. And so I might be crying in some of these videos, and I ask you guys to bear with me, but I hope that you guys can feel the Spirit from them, and hopefully you guys can understand where I'm coming from, and hopefully it helps you and teaches you, or if anything, just tries to uplift you. I never want to make you guys feel sad. Trust me. This right now that I just had, I'm sorry, I had those little bursts of crying, and I can't control it sometimes. Like, I think of my dad, and I just can't. Like, I've been trying. I've gotten better. I've gotten better, but there are certain subjects that as soon as, like, I talk about it, it happens. And so, yeah, that's where I'm at. But I still want to do these videos, so hopefully you guys enjoy them. If you guys do, I appreciate a thumbs up. I appreciate any comments you guys will leave me, and I want you guys to know that I'm super grateful for every single one of you guys that stick around and have just waited to see maybe I'd come back, or, because I know I just kind of left everybody there for a little while. And you guys were probably like, well, what happened to the deals, or what happened to this, or what happened to that? And I know, don't think I didn't know. I just didn't know how. I tried with makeup videos. I tried it, and it just wasn't the right time. And I feel like these videos that I'm trying to make are going to help me to get back on, and to be able to help, and to be able to talk about certain things, and hopefully not cry in the videos, because that's the last thing I want to do, is cry on here. That's not what I want to do. Even though I'm trying to keep it real, I saw a lot of videos at the hospital that brought me joy, and brought me and got me closer to certain channels and stuff, because they uplifted me, and they just kept me entertained while I was at the hospital, and spent many hours at the hospital. You guys know that. So, yeah, I want to do that for you guys. I want to be able to bring that kind of stuff and that kind of content for you guys, where it brings you joy, or brings you happiness, or you guys can see my crazy side or my fun side. And so, yeah. Anyway, yeah, that's what I have for you for today. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. I really enjoy interacting with you guys on Facebook. You guys know that. So if you guys want to leave comments and stuff, that's really great, because I enjoy reading your comments. That means, like, you guys are taking the time out of your day to watch these videos, and that makes me really happy. So, yeah, I think that's all I have for you for today. I'll try to come back tomorrow, probably give you another story, or talk about something else. I'm going to try my best to get out a little bit more too, because that's something that I need to do. I need to do that more. It feels really good to be out during the day. If you guys don't know, I was working from home and hubby was working from home, and the kids are homeschooled, and so we're always home. The only time that we go out is usually on Wednesdays to go to church and on Sundays to go to church, and sometimes we are out on Saturdays. We used to make it where it was always a Friday or whatever, but since I stopped working, things got really tight, and we don't usually go out on Fridays and stuff. But today was great. I don't really see the sun as much. I know that sounds crazy, but I don't really go out as much into the sun, and I think that really helps. I used to go, you guys know this, I used to go to I used to take the kids out all the time because they had so much energy and stuff. So we would go to the library and they would do their homeschool there, and I did everything hands-on, and so I was always super busy with them, trying to entertain them and keep them here and take them to museums and doing all these things. And then all of a sudden COVID hit, and then you're home and stuff, and then just working and working and working and trying to make ends meet with all this inflation and stuff, and so always being home. And so I think I need to get out more. And so this calling that I have at church really helps me, because I have to be busy and I have to be moving and I have to be, and having the kids in church also has me moving and stuff. And so, yeah, I need to get out more. I need to do the stuff that I used to and see the sun more and see the beautiful things outside. And today really, really helped me out. It helped me. So I hope you guys enjoy those videos. I'm not asking everybody to go out there and spend any money, because I barely have any. Okay, so I know, but I try to find the best deals for you and try to find you a lot of free things. And I try to find free things to help people out, because I myself know what it's like to struggle. So that's why I try to share free things, not because I'm a freeloader or because I just want everything free. No, that's not it. I just know what it feels like when you're struggling. And I see a lot of single moms struggling. I see a lot of people struggling right now with one income, or I see people just struggling. And so that's why I try to find the best deals, or I try to find free stuff to help you guys out. Yeah, I already said many times that I was already going to go. So I'm going to go now. It's already dark outside and I'm out here with my lights on in my truck. So I'm going to go now, and hopefully you guys enjoyed the video, and will leave me a like or a comment or something, and maybe you'll come back tomorrow. If you didn't get to see this video today, you'll probably see it tomorrow or the next day or whatever. But yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye, guys.